Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ferris, and how are y'all doing this morning? Well, we're back out here on the channel today, and we're working on another project. It's going to be on a 2020 Polaris Ranger 1000. Now, this one here is a friend of mine. He's a customer, and he told me that he wanted to put a 3-inch lift kit on this Polaris Ranger. So we're going to put the lift kit on it. I'm going to show you how I did it and how it goes on and everything. And if you notice on my previous channels, you hadn't seen a face with the channel yet. Well, I decided to put a face with the channel now and have an introduction to the channel. That way you know you can put a face with the channel. Now, I repeat, I am not photogenic. I don't like pictures, and this is even difficult for me to be putting this video together with my face on the video. So I just thought I'd put that out there and let y'all know that I'm doing this for y'all. That way you can put a face with the voice on these videos that I'm doing and all this and all these things that I'm working on. So let's jump in the truck. Let's jump in Old Yeller. Let me get the cats out of the truck and get it started up and cranked up, and let's go to Casey's shop and go check out this 2020 Polaris Ranger 1000. I think y'all gonna love this utility vehicle. It's a really cool utility vehicle, and I'm happy to do this work for him, and as well as all the other work that I've done for him, as well as all my other customers. So let's get down the road and go check this thing out. Okay, guys, we're back here at Casey's shop. This is I think this is a 2020 Ranger 1000 made by Polaris. As you can see, it's got a cab on it. It's got two-tone paint. It's got the off-road tires on it. A really nice utility vehicle that this thing is. And we're going to be doing the 3-inch lift kit all the way around on this thing. And let me show you the inside real quick, and then we'll get started on putting the lift kit in. Inside of it, it's all power. It's even got vents for the AC on it. It has power steering, as well as a back seat to carry passengers as well on the inside. Some of the features on the outside: it has a windshield wiper up top. It's got a winch in the front end of it. He even installed a cattle collar. I call it a cattle collar, but it's a siren for whenever he calls cattle. So this thing is a really nice unit. It was not cheap, and he's planning to take it out to West Texas in the morning and use it to go hunting and go run around off-road with this thing. So let's get started on putting the lift kit in, and I'll show you how all that takes place. So here's the parts that come in the lift kit for this 2020 Polaris Ranger. If you notice, there's a couple of brackets here. These brackets here are going to go on the front suspension with a shock mounts to the upper control arm. And then these ones here, you can see they're a little bit different. They are going to go on the rear, and they're going to mount where the shock goes, and it's going to lift it up about 3 inches. Now, these ones here for the 2020s are a little bit different than the previous older models. This one here has a stud welded to the rear brackets. The older ones have a mounting similar to the front brackets, with bolts going down through the middle to that bracket there. So what they did was, on the newer ones, they added a stud to it and didn't drill the hole for the older ones. So I'm gonna start taking this thing apart. I'm gonna show you a little bit how this thing goes together, and then I'll show you a walk around on it when we're all done. Well, it's about 9:30 or so, as you can see from the outside. It's dark outside, and there you have it. There's the 2020 Polaris Ranger 1000 XP with the 6-inch lift on it. It took me a little while to do this side here to put everything back together because it didn't want to go back together too easily. So I had to figure out a way to raise the lower control arm up in order to get everything back together. I had to disassemble this side pretty much in order to get everything back together. For whatever reason, I don't know why the CV axles are different. They won't allow it to drop as far as it needs to, but I just raised the upper control arm with the shock on it and compressed it in order to get everything back together on this one. If we go back here, I'll tell you what I did back here too. As I said earlier, these brackets are different than the I don't know if you can see them back there, but these brackets are a bit different than the older models. They got a stud that's welded to the bracket, and also I had to waller out the hole a little bit for that stud on the control arm to get that one to fit. I had to do it on both sides there of the unit. But we got it all done and got it all back together. It's going to West Texas tomorrow, so we needed to get this one all said and done, and it's all ready to go. AC, heat, windshield wipers, everything to go in the elements to when you go hunting. Well, there you have it. That's how that one went on Casey's Polaris Ranger with the 3-inch lift kit on it. As you can probably tell from the end of the video, it was late. I was tired. I've been working all morning at the store, then went in the evening and installed that lift kit on Casey's Ranger, on that 2020 Polaris Ranger 1000. It wasn't that was the first time I've done that on a 2020. It was a little different, kind of difficult in some cases, because I had to do a few different things and a few modifications in order for it to work right. But we got it done. Casey is out in West Texas using it, and just having a good old time with it. Thank y'all for watching, and please subscribe to the channel, and also catch me on Instagram on Fearless Fly 100. And don't forget, we've got a lot more content coming up, especially with this one right behind me. That's a 2012 Polaris Ranger 800 Crew. That one's gonna get a complete engine put in it because it's locked up, and I think I'm gonna divide it up into about 2 parts in this thing. One when I remove the engine and everything, and the second part's gonna be when I install it and get it running and working again. So stay tuned for that. There's gonna be a lot more content with this one, as well as everything else I've got going on around here with my trucks and other things that I'm doing for customers as well. Again, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button down below, as well as send me some comments down below too, and whether it be comments, complaints, concerns, whatever you want to send me. I do read the comments in the comment section, so I will respond, as long as it's not being derogatory or being mean in a mean way. We thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.